just want to tell you more about the magical experiences I had as a counselor. I was working at a middle school in Langford, and it just occurred to me that it'd be really, really good to have a dog working with me. Dogs can touch people, and as an adult in the school system, you can't touch people, and kids do need a little bit of touch every now and again when they're really upset. It took me a couple of years of convincing the parents, the teachers, the administration, the custodians that it would be okay to have a dog, and in the end I got the green light, and I got a yellow lab, and her name was Casha, and Casha was incredible. There are just so many experiences that I had with Casha as far as being able to work with kids. She would be underneath my desk, and a kid would come in and be tearful, and Casha would just come up and sit next to them, lean against them, put her head in their lap, and what happened was magical. Kids just were comforted, and she just became a part of the school. Teachers were comforted by her presence. She was just such a powerful influence, much more powerful than me. There were times when kids would be really distressed in class and not able to control their behavior, to the point where a teacher would even take a class out of the room to protect them because this one kid was just flipping out. But instead what would happen was they'd just call me, and I could walk in and just take Casha with me and pass the leash to a child and say, hey, let's go for a walk. And the dynamic instantly changed. Magic. And there was another story. It's kind of a cute story. There's a student with very, very bright boy, but had some emotional difficulties, and this would show up in French class. And so every French class, a student would come running and say, well, this student needs the dog, so he'd take the dog to the class. In the end, I said, well, I talked to the student and said, why don't you just come see me at the beginning of French class, take Casha with you to French class, bring her back when you're done. And for the rest of the year, that's exactly what happened. He would pick up the dog, walk to class. The kids, nobody else seemed to be fussed by it. Casha would sit with him for the class. There was no emotional outburst, and he'd bring her back. It was magic.